Have you checked his identity? I do not need to remind you that he's a lawyer.
Satan, what accusations do you have against Mike?
Justice is the oath of the law. There is no justice in any of the African courts. Therefore, no lawyer from Africa is worthy of eternal glory.
O ancient serpent, why do you talk like a novice in the matter concerning God's justification? I ask you again, what accusations do you have against Mike?
Don't crown him yet. Give me a week to prepare my case, and I will prove to you that no lawyer from Africa is worthy of eternal crown.
I will not crown Mike yet. As you have requested, I will give you a week to prepare your case against Barrister Mike. Nevertheless, you do not have power over his life. The Lord rebukes you from touching his life.
I do not take pleasure in the death of any human. My pleasure is in the souls that will burn with me in the lake of fire. 1 week, and I'll be back.
Here is my final word tonight. Mr. President, Senator Bola Tinubu, it is to you tonight that I bring the burden and plight of our people too. I trust this message finds you in good health and high spirits as you continue to navigate the intricate responsibilities that come with the esteemed position you hold. It is with a heavy heart and deep concern that I pass this message on the current state of our beloved nation, Nigeria. In a time when the heartbeat of our nation is racing with fear and the very fabric of our society is tearing at the seams, we stand at a crossroads. President Tinubu, the nation calls for your undivided attention as you embark on a private visit to France. Our beloved Nigeria is grappling with unprecedented challenges that demand urgent and decisive action. Kidnapping and abductions are the order of the day. From Lagos to Kaduna, Taraba, and violent and criminal activities have pervaded our land. Even in the heart of our nation's capital, the audacity of kidnappers has become a sinister reality, striking fear into the hearts of our people. Our citizens are living in constant fear, unsure of their safety and the safety of their loved ones. This is not the Nigeria we dreamed of, not the renewed hope that was promised. We applaud the gallantry of our security operatives, but indeed more work still needs to be done to keep the people safe. Efforts are being made, but it appears they are not far enough. What has become the strategies of the strategies?
Where are you going to with this cutlass in a hurry?
Prof, the community youth are going to burn down the community chairman's house. Chairman are thief.
And what are you going to do with this cutlass?
Anyone who does anyhow go see anyhow.
Is the Nigeria you and your friends fought for? Is it the Nigeria that you're talking about? The removal of subsidies has unleashed a tidal wave of economic downturn, leaving families struggling to make ends meet. Prices of commodities have gone through the roof. The biting effects are felt across the nation, and the loss of confidence in the government is palpable. This is not a time for complacency. It is a time for bold, unwavering leadership.
My children, the great youth of our great community, I greet you all.
Prof, we greet you too.
As I can see clearly, surely someone has stepped on the tail of the cobra.
Prof, you've seen well. He that step on the tail of the cobra shall be beaten by same.
Yes. He that steps on the tail of the cobra shall be beaten by same.
If I may ask, who is this person?
The community chairman. He has stepped on the tail of the cobra.
And today he will pay for all the debt he's owing the youth of this community.
Yes.
Prof, here with me is petrol and lighter. All his properties are going down. They must be burnt today.
Yes,
they must be burnt today. Prof, the youth of this community, we are tired.
Yes.
And now, anybody who tries to stop us, we will tag him the friend of the chairman and the enemy of the youth.
Yes.
Correct.
If I may ask, in what way has the Kiama community offended the youths.
Oh, Prof, you asked too many questions.
Too many, I wonder.
Grammar. Prof, I'm in grammar. I don't know.
The great youth of this community wrote a letter to the World Bank, and in response to our letter, the World Bank gave us 7,500 kVA transformers, one for each area.
Now, you can imagine what that would have done to this our community. With that in place, there will be adequate power supply.
Yes,
we don't even have to ration.
Yes. No rationing. And this wicked man have the mind to go and intercept the transformer as it was coming from Lagos.
You can imagine.
And only two transformers go to our community.
We have made diligent research.
Yes.
And we discovered that it is the chairman that sold our transformer to a private company.
Yes.
Imagine.
I wonder.
If this is true, this is an act of wickedness against our community.
Prof, it is true.
Of course.
The chairman is found guilty. He's a wicked politician.
It's not in your power to declare him guilty. Please, the great youth of this community, let us not take laws into our hand.
Are you telling us to overlook it? Just as we did during the last election?
No! I'm asking you to get justice in the right way. Violent protests will only lead to riot, and that may get some of you killed.
Prof, you've spoken well. We will get a lawyer that has human feeling, that has good conscience, that will speak for the poor in this community.
Yes. Now because now you.
Honest, it's because we respect you. Honest, if not.
Unwavering leadership, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I think it is
Thank
about
you. I
time to
appreciate
get
God
the
bless
nation's
all of you.
eggheads in one room and find a lasting cure to our ailing economy. As you stand on foreign soil, Mr. President, remember the weight of your responsibility to the Nigerian people. Our citizens, including those who voted for you, are losing faith in the government. The implications of the loss of confidence are far-reaching. And as a leader, you cannot afford to look away. Investors are fleeing the nation like never before. Economic potential of Nigeria is being squandered, and the consequences will be felt for generations. We urge you, Mr. President, to take immediate measures to create an environment that attracts and retains investment. The clock is ticking, and our economic future is at stake. Mr. President, the time to act is now.
I came as soon as I heard the news.
I was told that if not for the intervention of that old prof, my house and all the properties I have in this community will have been set ablaze.
But what came over this youth? Do you have any idea where they got the information from?
I should be asking you that question. The good news is that they have decided to fight me in the court of law.
Oh, thank God. And the bad news?
Barrister Mike is their lawyer.
What? He never loses a case. He's highly respected and recommended for his wisdom and integrity by senior advocates.
So what do we do now? Because I don't see you winning this case against him.
Our only option now is to talk him out of this case. Let him drop this case. We can face any other lawyer.
I'll need to get you some cash. You know what to do.
Mike, you are my younger brother. And the both of us are the only children of our parents. I want you to drop this case and let the community youth get another lawyer.
Brother, is there something you know about this case that you're not telling me?
It was 7 transformers the World Bank sent to us. We delivered 2 to the community, and we sold 5 to a private company. The money was good and I got my share. If this matter gets to court and you win, you'll be sending your own brother to prison too.
The money you sent to me?
Yes, it's part of it. And the remaining will be sent to your account once the case dies down.
But you know I don't take bribes.
Yes, and that's why you have remained poor. When you keep defending the poor, what do you get out of it?
I get justice.
You are my senior in this job, and yet you cannot afford a car. Join me to defend the rich, and in a very short while, you will get rich.
Give me time to think about it.
You have 2 days to decide. Don't forget, defend the rich, and you will get rich. Defend the poor, and you will remain poor.
If that's all they ask you to do, I don't see any big deal in it. Just drop the case and let another lawyer handle the case.
They want me to drop the case because they know I will not take bribe. Another lawyer will compromise and disappoint the youths.
That's not your concern. Your concern is for you to drop the case and hand over the file.
Then in what way am I better than others? The money he gave us was to bribe me ahead of time.
What do you want to do? Return the money? Let me remind you, it is from that money we've paid the landlord. And it is from that same money that we've paid school fees. So if you are thinking of returning the money, as well think of how to refund the money that we have used.
Barrister Mike, Professor. A very beautiful afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
Prof, you are welcome.
Thank you.
I will not waste your time. My hands are tied. Please, get another lawyer to handle this case.
Barrister Mike.
Yes, Professor.
I will get another lawyer to handle this case. But can you show us one that is not on their payroll?
You see, things are a bit complicated for me. And...
Barrister Mike, if there's hope for justice in the court, you alone are the only person that is qualified to get it for the poor people of this community.
Prof, I am sorry. This case is too difficult for me to handle. Like I said, my hands are tied.
Very well. We'll be meeting tomorrow. I will convey your message to the youth of the community.
Thank you, Prof.
Exactly.
Barrister, good morning. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, sir. Good morning to you all, the great youth of this community.
Morning, Barrister.
I've gone through your case file against the community chairman. And I've come to inform you that from this moment, every injustice and corruption against the people of this community must stop.
Yes.
Corruption must stop
in this community.
Stop. It has to stop.
We will not take laws into our hands, but together we will stand. We will stand to ensure that criminals are locked up in prisons and the right of the people
are well preserved.
Yes! Justice must prevail! Let the poor breathe!
Ha! Mike, you call me a criminal. You gang up with the youth against me. You are beating the war drum. We will see who will dance the last dance.
Chairman is angry. Plan B activated. You know what to do.
I told you if I have to do this, I have to japa. Where's my payment?
See, you get your money in an hour. Okay?
Alright.
Help! Please, somebody help me! No, please, somebody help me, please! Somebody please help me, please help me! No, please, somebody help me, please! Somebody please help me, please help me! No, please, help! Somebody help me! No, please help me, somebody please!
The King of Glory rebukes you. Remove your filthy garment.
Our wife Elizabeth.
Congratulations. I see you bought a new car.
How are you and the family?
We are fine by God's grace.
Is my brother in the house?
Yes, he's sleeping.
I'll wake him up.
You know, whenever he's sleeping, he doesn't like disturbance.
I assure you, the kind of news I have for him, for the next 3 days, he won't sleep out of excitement. Go and wake him up.
Yeah. Okay. Dear, wake up, Mike. Mike. Wake up, Mike. Mike, what kind of sleep is this?
What are you doing here?
See how you scared me. What kind of sleep is this one again? I've been calling you for quite a while now.
What are you doing here? And why did you wake me up?
I told your brother that you don't like it when you're sleeping and being disturbed. But he insisted that he has good news for you.
Oh, what kind of visitation is this? Why now, when they're about to crown me? This is how human beings interrupt God's plans. They told you I was sleeping. Why did you ask them to wake me up?
Mike, this is one of committee chairman cars. He asked me to give you this. And here's the paper.
Did I hear you say this car belongs to my husband?
Yes, you've not seen anything. And more packages are coming.
Hey! The Lord has done it finally. Hey, finally. The Lord this car, our car. Hey! My God has done it finally. Hey, my husband. Hey, the Lord has done it finally. Hey.
Back inside.
Hey, Father, we thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you.
Please take it back to the committee chairman. Tell him I don't want his car.
Mike, let me ask you a question. Why do you love poverty when wealth is knocking at your door?
Please, when next you are told that I'm sleeping, don't insist that they wake me up. Unless